Wolverine, Thor, Iron Man. Is there any superhero this guy hasn't suited up to play? Hugh Jackman's stunt double in Deadpool and Wolverine has been part of just about every blockbuster in recent history. Hugh Jackman has been playing Wolverine for nearly 25 years, and a few people would disagree that Jackman is as closely connected with the role in the public's mind as Robert Downey Jr. with Iron Man. But Jackman hasn't been alone in bringing Wolverine to life. While the actor does as many of his own stunts as he can, even at the age of 55, he has a dedicated stuntman to handle the really rough stuff. Enter Daniel Stevens. The Australian performer's career as a stunt person stretches back to the late 1990s, but his affiliation with Hugh Jackman and Wolverine started with 2009's X-Men Origins Wolverine. Although he and his fellow Aussie don't quite look exactly alike, Stevens recently worked as Jackman's stunt double again on Deadpool and Wolverine, and posted an affecting tribute to the project on his Instagram page, writing, "It's tough to describe how much it means to me to have been part of this film. The love that Hugh and Ryan have for these characters permeated through the entire set. Getting to wear the comic-accurate costume after all these years was as incredible for me as I'm sure it is for all the fans watching the film." In his Instagram post, Stevens mentioned first doubling for Hugh Jackman 17 years ago on X-Men Origins Wolverine, noting that he was brought onto the project by then stunt coordinators David Leitch and Chad Stahelski. It was also on that project that he met Deadpool star Ryan Reynolds for the first time.
Great. Stuck in an elevator with 5 guys on a high-protein diet.
Oh, wait.
Dreams really do come true.
So just shut it.
Talking about Reynolds and Jackman in his post, Stevens added, "There's a reason why it keeps getting said that they are two of the hardest working and nicest guys in Hollywood. That may be true, but Stevens is giving them a run for their money." Since X-Men Origins, Stevens has doubled for Jackman in the Wolverine, X-Men Days of Future Past, Logan, and now Deadpool and Wolverine. And if Jackman wants to keep wearing the claws in future movies, we suspect that Stevens will be right there alongside him. As for whether Hugh Jackman will indeed reprise his role as Logan for future Marvel movies, that remains a closely guarded secret for now. Meanwhile, when not mixing it up with mutants, mercs with mouths, and monsters at the end of time, Daniel Stevens has handled stunts on other Ryan Reynolds projects, like Free Guy and Red Notice, as well as a number of Marvel films like Avengers Endgame, Avengers Infinity War, Black Panther, and other MCU favorites. In various films, he's doubled for Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth, Sebastian Stan, Chris Pratt, and so many more. He's also worked down the street, as they say, on DC's Birds of Prey, Suicide Squad, and The Dark Knight Rises. Basically, if you need superhero action, Daniel Stevens is the man to call. Outside of that, Stevens has lent his skills to just about every other major action spectacle or franchise tentpole of the last couple of decades, including Bullet Train, Jungle Cruise, Kong, Skull Island, Transformers: Age of Extinction, and Extraction.
Send the boy out.
He's also worked on countless TV shows over the years, and has been staying busy lately on the upcoming Red One, The Old Guard 2, and an untitled big-budget film from director Paul Thomas Anderson. But we believe Stevens when he says that donning the yellow and blue for the first time was a high point in an already remarkable career.